Yeah. I want to know more about individual strategy. Okay, your question should be pertaining to these people here. All right, they have what it takes to be in our top 100. These are not top 100, no. Okay, these are the top 20 agents, all right, that are newer faces that you have not seen before. So I specially selected them to share with you. Carlene is our top new salesperson. Yes, please.
What is the common objections of buyers and sellers nowadays and how to deal with them?
So for ABSD, it's a very common objection, right? So one of the cases that I closed last year was Corals at Keppel Bay. It was a second property which the buyer bought. So ABSD 7 plus 3, right? 10%, which goes up to 200 plus thousand. So she was like, hey Karine, should I buy now or not? Why not I just hold on to my cash and wait for ABSD to be removed? So I asked her, what do you think will happen if the ABSD is removed? And then she stopped talking for a while. She think about it. She said, then maybe the price will increase. And I'm like, exactly. So you are a very smart investor. If ABSD is removed today, the projects won't be the prices that you see today. So you make a sound decision on your own whether you want to invest today when the market is low, or you want to invest when what everybody's buying. And definitely you might be buying higher than what others are buying.
Okay, next question. Yes, good. From the back.
What, can you share some of your routine that you do every day to make you who you are today?
My timetable is quite simple because I'm a person that cannot work at home. The first thing I do that I always come to office. When I come to office, I will start to open my laptop or my iPad. I will start to do my necessary things. So basically in the morning, I will do all my, to look out all the listing, everything. Maybe from morning, because I wake up at 6 o'clock. Bring my kids to school. Then after that I'll have breakfast, then come to here. Most of the time it's around 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'll reach already. So I will start my routine. So 10 o'clock, then maybe until 12 o'clock, I finish all my listing, then I search everything, then I do all the, compiling. Most of the time it's doing research during this timing. So after that, afternoon time, I will start to, go for viewing already. During at night time, I will always do cold call. To call, some of the new leads that actually come in or this thing. So that's the thing that we always do. On Saturday, Sunday, I will plan my days full with all the, viewing, everything's. But because now I'm transferring back to more to commercial. So I actually, majority of the time, I'm doing Monday to Friday. So, but because of the new launch, that is the Saturday, Sunday is always the best time to do lah. Where you have all the, when they are free means you are busy. Yes. But I always believe that you need to make a routines that for yourself. It's only fit for yourself. Because everybody routines are different. You may be free on certain times, or you may be good at night times that you're doing all the, internet marketing, all kind of things that you do at night, or, kind of things. So it depends on you. So you have to fix it yourself to see what's best for you and cater for yourself.
Jay, I know you started off from single to married. So your schedule have also possibly shift. Maybe you'd like to share with the gentleman there. All right. What is your timetable like?
Of course, from single to married, now with a newborn kid, 2 months old at home, definitely I have to shift. This is something I'm still juggling and still learning. Okay, but so far things work still well for me. Okay, because if you are saying, I will usually my family know most of the time, at least in the early part to the evening part, I will not be able to be together to spend the time lah. But as much for the after 6 to 7, I try to cut off the viewing. Of course, in between, if I have the time, I will be home, then or be out with my wife. For myself, I usually every Tuesday for myself every week, I will definitely make a time to go to play basketball. It never fails. I do it every week, every Tuesday. That is how I really can distress myself. But of course, most of the weekday, usually in the first Monday, Tuesday, I'll take it morning part. If I don't have anything, I'll be in office. Okay, but now I shifted my schedule a little bit, maybe towards the later part of the morning. Then in the earlier part of the morning, it will be at home, spending time with my family. Then try to cut off the viewing before 6. But if it's necessary, I have to do the viewing. I will be there to do it. I'll be there to do it if it's coming after 6, 7, 8, or 9. But usually on the weekday, I try to shift everything. I try to shift the appointments to weekend, fully pack it. Then weekdays, if there's something that I cannot control, the viewing is last minute, I will have to go.
Same thing. I started my day very early in the morning, 6 plus. I'm very fortunate that my husband prepares breakfast and dinner. Prepares breakfast and dinner. So morning I'll do my things. Then by 11 plus I'm out. I'm back home about 6 plus. And if I've got things to follow up, I like to follow up my things on the very same day after meeting my client. That means followed by email and all that on the very same day. So while I'm doing my work, he prepares prepares dinner. Thank God.
For me, it's slightly different. Every morning, I wake up when the phone ring. The client call, okay, I have to wake up. Then pretend, hey, yes sir, how can I help you? So usually it could be a seller, could be a buyer, could be a tenant, could be a landlord. So then I know, okay, my day started already. No phone call that I don't wake up, no, just kidding. So no phone call, I will just take the chance to have a good rest, because sometimes I find that all of us, we might have overworked ourselves. So of course I'll still wake up naturally and follow up whatever I have to, because I'm an hour. I send all my emails like Prunella. I follow up at night to the extent that my client 3 a.m. texts me, can you please go and sleep or not? So I function a little differently because I start my day later, I end my viewings later. But I believe I can only do that because I'm still single now. If I become a mother in the future, my schedule definitely have to shift the other way lah. So it really depends on our family priorities for timetables like that.
All right, you possibly think a majority of us, I mean, from your observation, majority of the achievers wake up early. All right, including the top producer. Spoke to Kevin, spoke to ID, they're also very early people. Early means about 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, they already jump out from their bed. All right, so why they wake up so early? It's a system. It's a kiasu system that you have to wake up early to catch the deal. So it's already inside. All right, next question, please.
My name is Daniel. I'd like to ask the achievers how they get so many leads, close so many invoices.
Roadshow. You just say a roadshow. Is it only roadshow? He mentioned telephone. He do cold calling in the night. He do cold calling in the night. He does a roadshow. How about you guys?
Facebook marketing is one of them. So sometimes you're just posting about different projects or something that you do as a real estate agent. So somehow a buyer will pop up and say, hey, there's this new launch. So you hold on to the buyer and keep swinging. Swing until he buys something, because if not, I'll catch the buyer and swing. Yeah, so of course, traditional method, roadshow, cold calling, we still have to do, but I think in today's market, we have to try social media. Facebook marketing is something that we should look into.
I also send out flyers by postage. Because to me, I feel that if you put it in a letterbox, it's a bit no class.
Oh, postage.
Postage, I mailed out. Yeah.
Mail to who? What kind of people?
The potential buyer or seller. Or to the potential buyer or seller.
How do I know there's a potential buyer or seller?
How do I know?
If you have a product, then how do you access? Give me an example.
That means I identify this area, this GTA. So every month I send out.
Okay, maybe I would like to give you some tips on this about prospecting for leads. You're saying about prospecting for leads. You can picture this with a fisherman that go out to fishing. Okay, you can do fishing with a fishing rod. You can also do fishing with a net. All right. If you use fishing rod, all right, you possibly will be able to catch the fish that you want to catch. Okay, because the bait that you use, all right, the water that you go to is very selective. Okay, when you do rod fishing. However, if you do net fishing, okay, the fish that you catch possibly will not be so big. Or possibly you catch streams or sotong or ikan bilis. That is not as big a fish. Do you get what I'm trying to tell you? No? Okay, so if you are catching for leads, if you go for the rod, okay, you are going to catch bigger deals. Okay, so if you do personal contact, all right, that require you to be there or require your phone call, okay, that is called personal contact, then that is a more direct, more straightforward, big deals, bigger deals. But if you are going for the mass, all right, that means if you are going for advertising, if you are going for Facebook, if you are going for farming, okay, flyers, postage, these are all mass. Okay, depending on how senior are you or how experienced are you. My advice, if we just started off, okay, you do not have so much of a bullet in your magazine or in your ammunition. You don't have so much ammunitions. So you can only be, I mean, there's only that much of a mileage you can go on your marketing budget. Then you should go more on personal, face-to-face, okay, like what Jay have done. But eventually, when you have earned your commissions, all right, they call it invest back your dividends. Once you earn your commissions, you invest back in your marketing campaign. You become more aggressive in your marketing campaign, in the search engine, all right, in the pay-per-click or in the Facebook marketing advertisement. So this is where you generate more, you cover more distance, and it's important who you don't know than who you know. So you cast the net. That is the second phase of your marketing strategy. All right, so being new, I don't think you should be too aggressive in your marketing campaign. All right, be humble, learn the ropes, okay, go on target marketing, and that require you to be there face to face. Sincerity sells. One leads after another leads. When you get your commissions in, reinvest back into promoting yourself, go for more aggressive marketing, all right, and cast out your net. All right, there's no two way about it. I think this can only happen if you put into action. All right, all of us are in the race of being the best that we can be, not comparing with one another. You should compare to yourself. This year, if you have done a certain deals, say for example, you have done 50,000 in 2015, 2016, where's your next milestone that you want to hit? My advice for you is you need to have growth. If you need to have growth, you need to have more prospect. You cannot be working on the same group of prospect in order to get more growth. All right, you have to increase on your marketing budget, which means if you want 20% growth, all right, if you've done 100,000, you want to earn 120,000, which means your prospect base have to increase by 20% more. So where are these leads coming from? Good question. So these leads, I mean, there are so many. This guy do roadshow, this guy do telemarketing, this guy do postage, this lady do Facebook marketing. All right, then there is also online marketing, pay-per-click, and so on. So these are all, I mean, there's so many methods. Okay, so depending on how much budget you have to expand on that 20% and spend, or rather invest wisely. Okay, then that growth, or rather that budget that you need to put on marketing is all dependent on how much growth you want to have in your business.